Now, I just rinsed off the boat, so I'm just trying to show some of the fiberglassing that I've done. The bow is pretty well finished. I'm sanding it down to the bare fiberglass before I float test it, which it's going to be a while, but it's going to take a while too. Today, I just sealed all the holes up on the roof up here with fiberglass resin. Haven't really done much with the hatch yet, just kind of leaving it for a little while. But I'll get around to it here. This is where the stays are, or the shrouds rather, forward, midships, and after stay. This was a through deck fitting that's been sealed. Where all of the lifelines were mounted, I have sealed those. I'm not planning on putting lifelines up for a while. Here's another one right here. This is all just filled in with fiberglass and resin. Still have to pull this fitting off, this one, and then the rails, I need to pull them off too. So I'll get around to that because I got to get inside. I've gone along, this is roughed out right here, but this is where the rub rail was, and I've gone in and I filled in all of the holes with fiberglass filler. I'll sand all of that down like here. And it actually comes out nice and smooth. Another one there. This is where the two vent ports were, here and here. I filled them in. That's fiberglass reinforced with resin there. As you can see, I still have to sand here and here. Same thing on the starboard side over there. Got to pull these jam cleats off too. The cabin's messy right now. It's got my tools, so I'm not going to bother trying to clean it up. But the lazarettes are cleaned up. I got most of the foam out. The inside of the cabin is relatively clean now. Got a ways to go with it. The starboard side, something had happened. He had backed into something or whatever. I had to rebuild this corner here. I took it down to where there was nothing and just built it back up over a period of 2 or 3 days. Sorry about the wind blowing there. This is where the stern light was. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it here. I probably will. And then I'm just going to sand, like I said before, this is all down to bare fiberglass. I need to sand the whole stern as well, the transom. But the lazarettes are coming nice and clean now. You can actually get down in there and move around, and the inside of the cabin is relatively clean. If you notice here, the foam, that's going to go, that foam comes all the way aft and goes all the way forward down to where the sink is. So that's going to come off too. But my wife got down in the port lazarette over here, and underneath this deck here was all foam, and she pulled all that foam out for me. So that starboard lazarette is nice and clean on the inside now for stowage. I got room for scuba tanks and whatever else gets stowed in there. This will be ready access here, and then possibly a berth, but I doubt we're going to sleep on this boat very much. This is more of a day cruiser now, a day sailor. And just going up the starboard side, same thing. I've got a fitting right there by the vacuum hose. I got the rail that needs to come off. I got a cleat back here that I need to take off. These are all going to be stainless steel when I'm done. And then my standing rigging here, I have 2 new winches. I got some jam cleats and regular cleats I'm going to put here. So all of those holes are going to be filled with resin as well. Today is the Sunday, the 18th of May. I've been working on this since late last year, and hopefully the next time I give you an update, you'll actually see some progress. The rails should be off. Hopefully the fiberglassing will all be done. One other thing that I did do, I'll show it here. If you take a look at the threshold right here, where you actually go through where the winch goes for the keel, which I don't have a keel yet, I still need one. That was cracked all the way through. So what I've done is, over a period of months, is built that back up, where I have a stainless steel plate that I'm going to put underneath it, or on top. Haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe on the outside. But right now that is one solid piece of fiberglass, and it will be thicker by the time I'm done with that. So that's my little Catalina 22 here on Kauai. I got a long ways to go. I am fortunate that the hull is in good shape. I just need to finish it, and then I can start working on the mast. I got my spreader brackets off of eBay last night. I'm very, very happy with those. Thank you very much. And I'll get an update within a month or two, probably 2 months, because I'm not rushing this at all. These fittings here, as you can see, I got silicone here, here, back there, here where the lifeline goes. These are for the spreaders here. Got some holes that I filled with fiberglass. I still need to sand this entire cabin top. It needs to be painted, as you can see. But I do have all of the woodwork off. I will refinish what woodwork I can. What I cannot refinish, I'm going to have to make from teak. I do want to use teak. And hopefully, instead of the metal rub rails, I'm really hoping that I can use teak for rub rails. There's a lot of construction projects here in Hawaii that use teak for porches, and they always have leftovers. So I'm hoping to pick up enough to go all the way around this as a rub rail out of teak. And then where the main deck attaches to the hull, I need to reseal some places. There are some gaps in there. That'll get done over time. Not quite ready for that yet. So any comments are welcome, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm having a lot of fun with this boat, and I look forward to putting it in the water soon. We'll do the float test hopefully within the next 6 months, and then I can paint the hull. Hopefully there are no more cracks or holes or anything in the hull. One was enough. All right, thank you.